Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is going to be a reading for Virgo, sort of horoscope, astrological, like even. I was going to do, why can't I think of this when I'm talking? The yin-yang relationship check-in spread. I was going to do that one in pairs for these, and then I had a synchronicity thanks to one of my lovely viewers, and I changed my mind and decided that I needed to do the triangulation. And then I realized I needed to do them individually, so Virgo has their own reading. So I'm using the elemental hexagons, I'm using the Uno deck. I did clear and shuffle these already, but I'll get them a little bit more. These things are getting trashed. They're not falling apart yet, though. I'm going to keep on. Okay. So I need an end of reading card. That's like 3 cards. I only want 1. Okay. We need the past. I need the cards to break. I need the past. They really don't want to come out, do they? So past. Present. The future. Okay, I've got a double here. Getting a lot of doubles because it's a Gemini energy year with the number 6. And I need a card to start with. That one almost came out, but not quite. I don't need half the deck either. Card to start with. Okay, I guess we're starting with copper. I can move closer to these because it's little. Oh, that's too much. I gotta be over here. Hold on. The extreme close-up was too extreme. Even for Garth and Wayne. Okay, let me turn this that way. Is that gonna screw me up? I guess that's gonna be alright. See if I can. Come on. What's that? Okay, I guess that'll work. Okay. So we have copper. Conductor, Horus, Venus energy. We have the Hierophant. Number 29, which breaks down to 11. Okay. So we have royal metals. The Eye of Horus is like the center of the brain. There's a structure. But it also has to do with fractions. Like this is like 1/16 and 1/2 and 1/3 and all that. I don't know which parts are which, but there's a picture somewhere. So it's like breaking things down inside the brain. Like it's like breaking things down into pieces that can be swallowed, like bits of information that can come in. which is essentially downloads, which is what the Hierophant does. It's that connection to the spiritual. Okay. It's like conducive to something. Virgo energy. All right, let's look at the past. 9 of Pentacles inverted, which is, I believe, is Virgo energy. Venus in Virgo. So we started off with Venus, and now we have Venus in Virgo, but it's inverted. Now, a lot of the time we'll see Virgo as like the maiden, right? We usually do, but and then Venus is the mother, and then the High Priestess is usually the crone, at least the way I see it. But Virgo can also be the inner child, especially of Venus. Here, with this inverted, it does give me this idea of immaturity, and it looks like a 6 when it's upside down. Although 6 of Pentacles is usually sort of a generosity thing, but we're not really looking at the way that this looks. We're looking at the energy of 9 of Pentacles inverted, and it's like lack of growth, which would be immaturity. It's like I'm not getting it. Right? I'm unable to swallow the information, and thus I am not maturing. In the past. And now I have a 6 inverted. Mirror, mirror. 6 of Wands is a victory card. It's Jupiter and Leo. Now, when I see a Leo card inverted, it usually tells me the moon. 6 is like a third of the moon, and 9 is a half. This is saying instead of a dream, it's a nightmare. And this is saying I'm losing. I'm not winning. Right? I'm missing something, I've lost something. Like, it's not fair. Like, I'm tied. It's like I'm tied to this idea that I always have to win. And if I can't win, I'm going to have a tantrum. And because I'm not understanding this idea of relating to other people and I want to win, then I'm not maturing. It's not to say that all Virgos are immature. It's saying there's an inner child issue that's being highlighted here. You know, I can sense when my inner child is having a tantrum. And I'm like, ooh, gotta work on some shit here, man. So the future energy is a 6 of Swords now. And a 5 of Swords. Both in the challenge position, because in these readings, the future is always in the challenge position. So I have 11 total, but we're breaking it down into these 2 energies, right? We're not at the Page of Swords. We're at a 5 of Swords, which is mind games. It's the last man standing, right? I have to win. 6 of Swords is I am sailing away from the bullshit. But if it's in inverted, it's usually I need to go deeper. Here, it's like I need to understand the depths of this issue before I can move away into something else. Before I need to unfuck my mind before I can move on. Basically. So let's see what this outcome is. Oh, I already know what it is because I saw it. It's gold, number 79, which breaks down to 16, which is actually the Tower. Sun God, Osiris and Ra. The Sun, which is number 19 in the tarot. So we're going from Copper, which is Venus, which is also the energy of the Empress. But we're here at this Hierophant energy. And actually the Hierophant, in the way I read, is usually the Empress plus the High Priestess. And the outcome here is the masculine energy, the sun, which is one of the masculine aspects. The other one is, oh, for Christ's sake, why can't I think of it? The Emperor. So it's not like, they're not matchy-matchy, but there's a masculine and a feminine. They're both in these royal metals. We have copper and gold. Gold is also conductive. It's like there's a static electricity. There's an electrical energy. And but the issue here, though, it's sort of identifying this idea that the inner child has masculine and feminine qualities. And you might be saying, well, I'm not immature. Like, I've done my inner child work. But the problem is, if you're male and you're saying, I've done my inner child work, you're only looking at yourself as an inner child as a little masculine, a boy. If you're a feminine and you, like, when I was a little girl, you're only doing your inner child work as I was a little girl. There's a masculine aspect to the inner female child, and there's a feminine aspect to the inner masculine child. And this is sort of illustrating that there's a need to balance it out, that there can't be a full moving forward from inner child tantruming until both sides of the inner child need have been addressed. The inner child wounds have been addressed. And it's interesting because the sun is happiness, but it's sort of like the happiness isn't achieved until the feminine and the masculine side have been looked at. This is coming in the sun card inverted because the masculine hasn't been addressed. This is a feminine card inverted because the female inner child needs to be addressed. So it's not saying like, oh, neither one of them's addressed, but if one of them is off balance, it can still pull the other one. Like planets rotating around the sun, the gravity of one, right? If one of them is out of control, it's gonna like hop up and down and throw weights and everything on its side of the seesaw, and the other one is still gonna feel off balance because they're going up and down like crazy. They can't make it go up and down and have the energy move in flow, which is like this electric, right? They can't complete the circuit because neither one of the poles is available, right? Both of the attachment points for the wires they're corroded, and they need to be cleaned in order for the circuit to be complete. So this is what's going on with Virgo, is addressing the other polarity of the inner child in order to have a fully functioning sort of inner child circuit so that you can move on from these sort of mental gymnastics with the inner child. It's like to bring peace to the inner child. This is the shadow work that needs addressing. Okay. And this is what's happening right now, like with the planets direct and the full moon coming up in February and all that, and the year of the water tiger that started at the beginning of February. Okay, so if you want to get a personal reading, the list of readings I offer and how much they cost is going to be in the description box down below. You can also see that list on my WordPress, or you could download the PDF version. You can email me and I can give you the text or the PDF version. If you found this helpful or useful or interesting in some way, you might consider a donation, energy exchange, or hit that tip jar. It's PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, all CATtheMinion. I have coloring books, dark poetry, merch, and prints, and actual art items here. I have a coupon code for Etsy. It's 3star17, and you get 17% off your purchase of 3 or more items with that code. Everything here is through my Linktree, linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab. No, not the discussion tab. I don't know why I said that. That's been gone for a while. Check out my playlists tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.